Yo también me quedé, oh Dios mío, es un juego de Hora de Aventuras y falta poquísimo para que lo saquen y van a sacarlo en todos los idiomas para todos los países incluyendo a España. ¡Wow! ¡Qué feliz soy! Llevo esperando esto mucho tiempo y bueno, lo sacarán este mes noviembre, el 29 de noviembre de 2013 en todos los idiomas países y costará 29,95 euros. Yo por supuesto ya se lo dije a mis padres y me lo van a comprar nada más que lo saquen, porque saben que soy la fan número 1 de Hora de Aventuras. Espero que vosotros también tengáis suerte y que os lo podáis comprar yo. Bueno, aquí está el video para los que no me crean que van a sacar el juego XD, está en el video inglés, pero bueno, el video XD para los que sepan inglés. Ahora lo pongo.
Hello, we are back for our live stage show here at Comic-Con 2013. I'm your host, Chris Waters, and joining me is Kaori to talk about a little show called Adventure Time.
Yes.
The game?
Yes.
Now folks, I have a confession to make. I don't know a lot about Adventure Time. I haven't seen an Adventure Time episode. I know, right? I see people, but I recognize the characters. Right? I see people dressed up as them.
With the big hats.
Yep, I've seen you guys have a big booth on the show floor.
Huge one.
It's safe to say it's a sensation, and the show on Cartoon Network obviously garnering a huge amount of fans.
Right.
But now, there's a game.
The second game.
The second
Not
game.
the first game, the second.
That first game, old news.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with the second game?
So the first game that came out, Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why Did You Steal Our Garbage, came out just on the 3DS and the NDS. It was a one-player experience where you jump in as Finn. And you had little Jake in your pocket and he helped out. But the new version is called Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know, another long name.
Because I don't know.
Because I don't know. Because you don't know, right?
Just do it.
Yeah, but it's a 4-player multiplayer experience now, and not only is it on the DS and the 3DS, it's actually coming to 360, PS3, Wii U, and PC.
Awesome, and we're getting a look at it in action right here.
All right.
So this is... What system are we running it on right now?
This one is actually the 360 build. We're actually running in the land of Oo. This is the Candy Kingdom hub. So in our story, the easy way to put it is Princess Bubblegum has the secret royal dungeon, right? And it's 100 floors, 100 levels of dungeon. And something's happening down there, and we don't know what's going on.
You don't know?
We don't know. So she summons...
That's why you have to go.
Exactly. And she summons Finn and Jake to help her because these bad guys are escaping from this dungeon underneath, and Finn and Jake are going to help them. Now, that's Choose Goose. That's a little shop. So in this Candy Kingdom hub, you can run around with all your players. You can upgrade your abilities by talking to players from the characters from the show.
Okay.
We got Lady Rainicorn, Cinnamon Bun. We have all the characters that people love.
Lumpy Space Princess?
Yes. Yes.
I didn't say that right?
Yes, LSP.
LSP.
Now these are tokens. So in the game you pick up tokens, you pick up treasure, and when you pick up the treasure, you can come to this hub and purchase things through different people and upgrade stuff.
So you've got gear that needs upgrading.
Yeah.
You've got abilities now. Each character has a couple different abilities.
Right, absolutely. So Cinnamon Bun is, he's funny. He's a big dude who loves food, right? So his thing, he's like a tank, so he can absorb a lot, take a lot of hits.
Sure.
Let's see, Marceline, she can fly, she's a vampire.
That's helpful.
Right? So she can fly over little pits and things like that. So the point of the game is each player plays a little bit differently, and you go to this hub after every, I think, 5 levels, and you're able to use your treasure to upgrade your thumbs, which is your heart, your imagination, which is giving you special abilities, stuff like that.
So now the player has chosen to play as Finn here, but we've got 2 players actually.
Yeah, and that's the Marceline character, right? And after you go to the hub, you can use those tokens. So equip tokens to run faster. There's all kinds of little tokens.
Yeah, I mean that was a large grid right there.
Right. Now see right there, each character has their special. So Marceline, her specialty is she can absorb projectiles. So when an enemy has those little red things flying at them, she can absorb them.
Nice.
She can also hover over those pits. Finn has his magical, crazy sword. So you can pick up things within the game. So I want to show you. Let's see. Not yet.
So she's swinging that axe, and so you. This is action. This is not going space by space super cautiously. This is beating your way through, taking on all these critters.
Right, and if you notice something, every single floor is going to look different every single time. So it's randomized.
Oh,
so it's like a dungeon maze, right? Where you crawl in, it's a dungeon crawler. You crawl in with your friends, you beat all these bad guys, you pick up treasure, and you can revive each other. See right there? He just revived her.
Nice.
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta,
she disappeared. Where did she go?
She died.
Oh no, he didn't get her in time? All right.
She died. But the good news is, you have multiple tries. It's not like if you want to just play for fun factor, you could just slash things.
Sure.
If you're a deep player, you definitely can upgrade all your abilities, collect everything in the game.
And all that stuff sort of persists throughout. Like, now if you're traveling down, this is the
100 floors.
Through the 100 floors. Is there a way to like hop back up, visit the town, and then resume where you were at?
You're good. Yeah, so after every, I believe 10 floors, there's a boss, right? But after every 5 floors, you get to go back to the hub, the Candy Kingdom hub, and like upgrade things. Sub-weapons, they haven't gotten any yet, but...
But we did just eat a turkey leg off the floor of a dungeon,
that's healthy, right?
Yeah, so we're definitely, paying homage to important video game traditions.
Right.
Eating food you just find on the ground.
Yep. Something that I want to point out is they have these summons, which we haven't shown yet today, but each character has their own summon. For example, let's see, Jake the dog, he's not here right now, his girlfriend is Lady Rainicorn, so he can call her in and she beats all the bad guys on the screen. So there's little special tricks.
So you've got a summon, you've got a character unique, special power, and then...
What else do we have?
You've got presumably your sort of base attacks.
Right. Did I mention familiars?
No, I don't think you did.
So familiars are little tag-along friends, right? Because it's all about adventure timing with your friends. So when you pick up a familiar, he's your sidekick, and he actually fights alongside you. So we have like watermelons, hot dogs, cool characters from the show.
Typical fierce creatures that you want to bring with you into a dungeon situation. So you could have 4 players all with their familiars in tow, calling in special attacks on bosses. So it seems like it could get pretty hectic.
Oh yeah, totally.
Nice. So it's called, the reason for exploring the dungeon, obviously, Adventure Time, they just want to have adventures. That's part of their sort of core.
It's part of the
creed,
core,
right?
But there's a secret that I'm not allowed to tell you just yet.
I wouldn't expect you to tell
But our
me a secret.
game is going to reveal something from the show. So it ties into the story, actually, and it's going to reveal a really, really cool thing that some people know and some people don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't? Not yet?
All right, so we're in this is like icy area now. So this dungeon, obviously magical to some extent, like not just dreary cavern after dreary cavern. Not that there's anything wrong with dreary caverns. You can have a lot of fun in a dreary cavern. It's just nice to have some variety. Yeah,
so we got 6 different type of environments. So we have like ice levels, ancient ruins, dark, deep dungeons with like dusty type of dungeons, like all kinds of environments. And like I said earlier, it randomizes itself. So it's like a maze. Like it's huge. Like it looks small here on screen, but you're going to be going through this maze trying to find keys. So if you're a fan of the show, you meet Keeper. He helps you out too. He has a key on his head.
So you guys, casting the net pretty wide in terms of characters from the show you're bringing in here. You can find them. Sort of finding different ways to work them into gameplay and the story.
It's great. Yeah, definitely. Pendleton Ward, the creator of the show, he's really close to the game. And we have, this is important, the first time that we're doing the All-Star VO cast. So we have people we have, who do we have? Jeremy Shada, we have Joe DiMaggio, Tom Kenny, all the people who voice the characters, even Nikki Yang and stuff like that, who does Rainicorn.
Excellent. That's always, with a licensed property like this, it's always fun when the truer it is, the more, it resonates with what you like about the show. And the character's voice can be such an important part of your connection to the show.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh-oh, that shadow looks menacing.
So that's a cherry. And then see that pink one? That's a little hint about what the game is. That pink tentacle is actually a piece of gum. So remember the gum. And Princess Bubblegum called you in, right? So there might be some connection there.
Well, I'm sure that in the chat and on the GameSpot comments, the speculation is fast and furious because Adventure Time is massively popular. How has it been going for you guys? Are you showing?
It's amazing. I mean, we're at the Shifty Look booth here at the Hilton Gas Lamp. We're showing the game. We're also like doing the conquest. Cian's doing a conquest where you can say like, "Visitors only, fools," and get this like, you know, full medallion. So
nice.
I feel really privileged to be able to work on such a huge, fun property. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Adventure Time, something the dungeon.
Explore the dungeon.
Explore the dungeon.
Because why?
Because I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's coming to which platforms again?
360, PS3, Wii U, PC, and 3DS.
You guys are all over the place.
Everywhere.
When
and
though? That's
in the fall, and hopefully we'll get a collector's edition. Hopefully, that's my
collector's edition.
Yeah, it was really popular last year. So
very cool.
Yes.
All right, Carrie, you're going to stick around.
Yes.
We're going to talk about regular show, the game, in just a moment. But first, folks, we're going to check in with the Dark Horse booth here at San Diego Comic-Con.